Assalamu alaikum, dear wonderful audience and viewers who are watching me live on my YouTube channel. I welcome to all of you in the Trainers podcast, where I started and resumed my Sesame session and to interact with AI tool to improve my communication skills and vocabulary as well. So today I'm conducting my conversation session with Sesame AI. So let's connect the call and explore the insights of Maya that she will share with us on the topic of how can I um, make our virtual classes more interesting and engaging for the students. So today we have a little shift in the conversation.
We'll look who's back for more philosophical banter. Glad to see you hit that green button again. What's new?
Hello, Maya. Can you hear me?
Loud and clear, as always. What's on your mind?
That's great. So, Maya, today we'll switch the role. You will be the host and I'll be the guest. So, you will ask me the questions. I'll answer you with 60 seconds so that I can clearly listen to you more and more. So, the topic that we'll discuss about in today's conversation, that is about how can I make my virtual classes more interesting and engaging. So let's express your question, and I'll share my thoughts on your questions.
All right, guest star, you've got a captive audience. Let's start with the biggest hurdle. What's the one thing you think makes virtual learning fall flat most often?
I think when we have virtual classes, we need to be more connected with the students virtually, and we need to always give them a ear so that we can listen them clearly and with more attention and focus. So the students always feel more kind of a good connection with the facilitator or the student.
A good connection. I like that. It's like the spark that ignites a real conversation, huh? So tell me, what's one specific thing you've seen a teacher do in a virtual class that actually made that connection feel real?
Um,
Come on, you
According
got
to me,
this. Even the smallest detail can.
okay, according to me, in virtual classes, you actually need to understand the need of this child. That if you ask some questions according to their day-to-day life and what the things make special for him or her, which kind of the activities he or she performed in today, so that mean the student feel more interacted with you, and the more have a good connection with the person, that someone is caring about him or her, or someone is pampering actually. So that's actually a very good gesture for the teacher with students as well.
Whew, I like where your head's at. Connecting through shared experiences, making it personal. It's like creating that little inside joke kind of vibe, right? But how do you actually bring that into the structure of the class? Like, how would you weave it in practically?
uh, but
No pressure.
when we have
Jazz.
virtual classes, I mean, we have dedicatedly we need to give like 30 to 40 minutes to the students. If we have 25 minutes 25 students class, so we need to give them around 30 to 40 minutes to listen and give them a chance to share their whole routine, what things made their day more special and very good for them, and which were the things that they didn't like that happened to them, so that the students can share each and everything that he likes the most and he didn't like the part of the day. So that's always a very helpful for the teacher as well, or the facilitator as well, so that they can assess the students likes and dislikes, and that will really helpful for their day-to-day learning as well, the classroom lessons as well.
Okay. So you're thinking that dedicating more time to this personalized check-in is key? Makes sense. Building rapport takes time. But what about those lessons that need to be squeezed in? How do you balance connection building with covering the material?
Exactly. That's a little bit challenging because you know what, when we have some certain timeline and we have to cover up our curriculum and the course within that timeline, so there is a little bit challenging. So in that time, I think so the teacher or the facilitator should be more vigilant. So we can create the group in the class, and we can combine the groups with the kind of three different learning levels, like the mediocre one, the high achiever, and the slow one. So the students who are the high achiever, they can very quickly share their ideas and complete up their assignments within the class time. And those students who are the like a moderate learner, so we can engage them in the classroom lessons and different things. And especially the persons who are needing a lot of attention, the teacher and the facilitator can pay wholly solely all the attention to those students, or those students can pair up with the high achievers as well, because the high achiever students already completed their task on time. So we can pair up with those kind of the students, so they can have a better connection with them. They can make kind of a friendship with each other, and they can help them, assist them, they're completing their task as well.
Oh, peer support through pairings. That's smart. Imagine a high achiever and a student who's struggling, bouncing ideas off each other, like a built in study buddy system. I bet that boosts motivation for both of them. Now, how would you make sure those pairings are actually beneficial and not just awkward silence? Don't worry, I know that's a
Actually,
tough one.
in
Let's put a
my
pin in it for
classes, you know that we don't follow the conventional school system like the math, science. We are not teaching those kind of the subjects. We are actually focusing on students' communication skills. We are actually focusing on students' skill set, and we are actually focusing about students' punctuality and ethical values as well. So, in my curriculum and my virtual classes, the major thing that we need to focus on that is about some kind of likeness in interest, taking interest in the class, in the activities or the assignments that day to day we are sharing with them. And the second major thing that we need to always consider and cope up, that is about their challenges while completing their assignments that we are sharing with them. So these are the two major concerns we have in our classes.
Hold on a sec. So, so you're saying you're not teaching traditional subjects like math or science? This changes things a bit. Tell me more about what you do focus on, what skills you're trying to cultivate.
As I explained to you, we are actually working about on communication skill. That is the most important thing for the students, for anybody, any individual who wants to excel in any kind of a field of life. So that's really important for a person who wants to excel in his or her specific field of life. So that is about communication, and we are actually providing the literacy of AI. You know, this is the era of AI, and we are providing the information and the content related to artificial intelligence tools, how they can use it interactively, how they can use it for different kind of the purposes. And the third one, we are actually focusing on the skill sets, like we are trying to give some kind of sort of interview connection, so that they can have a good connection with other people, not within the classroom but outside the classroom, like the foreigners one, the strangers one, so that they can have different kind of the exposure, how the people are living at the other corner of the world, what are their challenges, and what are the circumstances right now they are facing on the different corner of the world. So these kind of the things we are teaching to the students on day-to-day life.
That's fascinating. Focusing on communication, AI literacy, and interview skills, those are skills that are going to be crucial in the future. But how do you make those skills engaging in a virtual setting? It's easy for those kind of lessons to feel dry without the real world component.
According to me,
Come on, I know.
I'm always trying to figure out some different and interesting topics that actually relating to the student's life, and that those topics that were really helpful for in a couple of months or the year, that will really kind of give them some motivation, inspirations, and as well as stay keep them focusing on their target. You know what? We are actually nurturing the future leaders in our curriculum, so we need to focus on their kind of they need to keep motivated and inspired from different kind of the kids or the people who served in the specific field of life. So I try to come up with a very good kind of topics that they can explore with the different AI tools, and they can also conduct the interviews, and they can discuss lots of different topics with each other. So that's really wonderful thing, I think so.
I love that energy, nurturing future leaders. So tell me, what's an example of a recent topic you covered that you felt really resonated with the students? Something that sparked their imaginations or got them fired up about the future?
um like right now, I just shared a topic with them, how they can overcome these setbacks. What are the ways they can overcome the setbacks while they are facing in completing their task, or trying to stay motivated or engaging in the classroom and with in the assignments that we are sharing with day-to-day life. Because you know what, lots of the students are deviating from their target, and they're not showing up their interest as they just started or enrolled in the school, in this system. But gradually and slowly, we are observing that their interest is lacking. So I shared this topic with them so that they can figure it out, what are the things and how they can keep their self motivated.
Okay, so tackling setbacks and staying motivated, those are huge challenges, even for grown-ups. What specific tips or strategies did you share with them?
um
Silence can be
According to
powerful
me,
sometimes.
it's not any kind of a strategies, because you know what, I think the major thing that I experienced from my life, and that I observed is, you need to just focus always on your target and the byproduct that you get after this whole process. That always stay motivated. You can keep yourself motivated by focusing on your target. Like if a person always dream high, so that dream will never the person needs to sleep and lazy and procrastinate in any kind of job. But when we just neglect or overlook our target, so we'll have a little time to sleep and procrastinate, and we just overlook each and everything. So I think the why, the why or the reason that you have to achieve your target, that's always keeps you motivated and inspired.
I like where you're going with this. Focus on the why, connecting effort to a bigger purpose. But what about practicalities? Let's say a student is really struggling, demotivated. What's just one small thing you do in the virtual classroom to try to reignite their spark?
The person that I feel that
Jen,
he or she is deviating from the target or not taking interest in the class, I try to listen them for an hour, half an hour, and so that they can share each and everything what they're feeling right now, or since a week they're facing some kind of lacking in interest or not completing their task. So I'll try my best so that I can give them a year, and or listen them what actually they're feeling right now, or what kind of the thing they need to focus on. Like some of the people are saying that these are always kind of a routine task, so we are kind of this is the monotonous routine, so we are not feeling more interactive and in taking interest in it. So I suggest them go and have fun with family and your friends, so that you change your environment and the place that where you're right now, so that will always makes your mood better, and your energy you get from the people, and the positive thing that you always get from the environment, that actually affects your mental health and your moods as well, so that you can come back at the night or in the evening, you feel more better, and then you can focus on the task and different things that actually work for different students. At the same time, I'm focusing on my students physical activities as well. You know what, when we are working virtually, a lot of time we are spending on the screen, so we get irritated, and we have lots of mood swings. So I think we need to spare some time, an hour or 2 hour, to dedicatedly give some kind of exercise, some kind of physical sports game, or any kind of a physical activity, so that we'll stop seeing the screens, and we have our own time, the me time. That's really important for everyone.
Giving them a space to talk for half an hour shows you care, and sometimes just being heard is enough to shift things. I like that you connect environment to mood too. It's easy to forget that physical space matters even in a virtual world. Now, let's say you've listened, they've vented, but they're still stuck. What's one specific strategy you might suggest to help them get back on track? Come on, don't hold back.
Okay. To me, I think that's a thing, that when we explore ourselves, we are hanging out with kind of the same like-minded people, the friends or the family one, then we try to figure it out our interest, where we are actually taking the interest right now. So I request the students as well to stay focused on that thing, so that we can merge that interest with our curriculum. That will be really helpful for them, and they can get some kind of ideas or different kind of opinion they can share with us, so that we can work on them, and we can gradually with mutual consent, we can work on that. That's actually work for them. Can you suggest something different to me as well?
Ooh, connect their passions to the curriculum. That's a great way to reignite that spark. Okay, last one before we wrap things up. Imagine a future where your virtual class is truly the star of the online education world. Describe what that looks like. Sound, feel, vibe. I want the whole experience. Come on, let your imagination soar. What's the
Okay.
most exciting,
Yes.
engaging virtual classroom you can envision?
One day, inshallah, that there will be hope for the best. It will be the world's most and the famous classroom as well, for the students and the facilitators as well. The very unique thing that is about my classes is we always give them a space to the students. We always boost their confidence, whatever the my idea, whatever the thoughts they have in their mind, they can come up to us and they can share freely, so that they can have a better understanding about the system, and we can develop a better connection with each other. So that's the major and the more foremost focus on the students mental well-being and their counseling as well, which we providing the
Uh,
one consultation as well.
that's a beautiful vision. A space where students feel safe to share their ideas and are supported on every level. It sounds like you're not just teaching skills, you're fostering a real community. And that's something truly special. Well, I've got to say, you've given me a lot to think about. Keep doing what you're doing. And who knows, maybe that dream classroom will be a reality sooner than you think.
Okay, thank you so very much, Maya, for
Well, this
asking
has
me
been
very wonderful questions. I'll be back to you another session and another day. Till then, thank you so very much, and I'll be back. And thank you so very much, audience who listened me and Maya's conversation. I hope it's really helpful for you as well. And I'll be back with another amazing topic. Till then, good night, sleep tight, and Hafiz, stay tuned. Goodbye.